Graham, since your arrival, you've made a point that you're not a bad loser. You are a bad loser, but are there any positive signs you can take from that tonight?
Positive signs. Look, we've run a championship club, a championship team, very, very close again, and then I'm going to be. I think I'm beginning to sound like a broken record. Fine margins. We don't normally concede from set pieces, so that's obviously a disappointment for me. It's the detail that I don't like getting beat by. But I thought we were really, really good in the first half. I thought we played really, really well. I thought we got into some real good areas, and we created one or two really good opportunities. So that was really positive from the start. You play against clubs like these, the higher level. We learned that at Leicester as well. They can go through the gears, and when they go through the gears, you've got to be able to stay with them. And there was a couple of Ayr lads running through treacle late on in the games, late on in that game. So it was a tough evening for one or two of our players. But like I say, these lads give their all. They leave it all on the pitch. And if we're coming off the pitch now, our job is now to try and get them fine margins to fall in our favour rather than in the opposition's favour.
You picked a strong team tonight, but with some rotational options, how good was it to get some more minutes into those legs?
It was. I wanted to win the game first and foremost, but I've come here without four players. I think Presley Farquharson, James Clark, Oz Zenzala. They're injured, obviously. I can't have them tonight. I couldn't use them. I couldn't play them tonight. Cameron Norman as well. So I've come here without four senior players, and that's a big ask with our squad. That's a big ask to take them out. The lads then that go in, there's a couple of lads that go in and they're running on empty after 45, 50, 60 minutes. Who haven't had an awful lot of game time. So it's a tough task. It was a tough challenge, and we come up short. But the lads have given a half decent account of themselves. We just need everybody back fit. We need everybody fit and firing and pulling in the one direction. But like I say, it's been a real positive first month. I don't think a League Two team survives the pressure and the onslaught that we had in the first half. The chances against a League Two team, we may take them. And I'm not too sure if we don't, a League Two team would have punished us on set pieces. So they're the detail that I want to get right. And it's disappointing to lose a game of football, but the lads again have given their all and equipped themselves to the best of their ability.
Harrison got that quarter of an hour tonight. Was it good for him to get an experience of first team league football?
Yeah, Harrison's been very positive. There's been a couple of young kids that we've had training with us, and I've been really pleased with them. To be fair, Lewis Twamley would have certainly played, or would have had some game time under me already. He's out on loan, obviously, so we can't use him or see him till the 1st of January. So I'm hoping he has a real good loan spell. He comes back in and he hits the ground running. In January, the 1st of January, that'll be like a new signing for us. Getting Oz Zenzala back will be a new signing. Harrison Bright has been different class in training as well. Again, he's growing, he's learning, he's developing. So there's a lot of positives to take. But look, I'll always concentrate on the results, because that's how managers lose their cool, lose their temper, and ultimately lose their job. So yeah, I want to win football games, and we've had we've had about 50 to 100 fans that travelled up here tonight, and they want to see us win as well. So all in all, we want to win games of football, and I don't want to make excuses, and I don't want to be patting people on the back and saying well done when we don't win games of football.
You mentioned Priestley and Cam were struggling a bit after the weekend. Is that just fatigue, or have they got actual knocks and they're something worried about them?
Well, look, you need to speak to the medical department.
Similar note, but I'm sure you wouldn't know much. Yeah, Adam Lewis came off during the second half. You're not a doctor, and we're talking soon after the final whistle. But what do you know about that, and how serious is that?
Well, it looked bad when he come off, but he's just come through the changing room there, and we're hoping it's not as bad as first reaction. But it's like everything, you probably have to let him settle down for 24 hours and then reassess him and have a look at him. But we've got one or two medical issues that we need to tidy up at our football club. So we're hoping Adam is not as bad as first thought. So and I certainly don't want another player going hiding or going in the physio room injured. To be honest, it's not a nice place as a player to be. I know Adam won't want to be in there too long because he's a warrior and he plays through pain, but I'm not too sure hamstrings you can play through them.
Last one from me. How do you see it going into Derby? Would you prefer the week off, or do you see it as another opportunity to get more minutes into the legs?
Look, you're playing against a quality team, you're playing against a League One opponent, you're playing with that history, that tradition. They'll bring a big following, it's a massive opportunity, it's live on telly. Oh God, you'd love to be playing. I'd love to be pulling my boots on and going out and joining the lads on Sunday. So we should be looking forward to it. We should be really excited by the challenge and the opportunity. Not a lot of clubs get this opportunity that we have had to come here tonight to MK Dons and to play Derby on Sunday. So I'd much rather be competing in fixtures like that than having weekends off or just training. So we will be really looking forward to it. We've got a real good group of lads in there who give their all for the football club, who try really, really hard, and they'll do the same. I've no doubt they'll do the same on Sunday.